few things that's happened since the last time I recorded. I think it was right around Oktoberfest. I changed my layout so my desk is facing a wall now. My back is to the TV. So this is hopefully going to help me be a little bit more productive when I sit down to crochet. It also just opens up my room because I could slide this chair into the corner behind me. And I have more floor space than I did before. So I really love that. That's why I did it. So we have a market this Thursday. It'll be November 2nd. That's the third winter market. And our last market for the season is going to be December 7th, which is also the same night that they're doing the Christmas parade. So I know I need to have a lot of stuff for that event. I'm probably going to do some hats and some beanies and stuff like that. I wanted to have some hats and beanies for this Thursday, but I probably won't make it. So yeah. Last week, did we have a market last week? On the 23rd, I did not sell too much of anything. So far, the winter markets are not nearly as profitable as the summer markets. So I'm trying to do some more like Christmas themed stuff for this Thursday to see if maybe that can pull some interest. Because maybe people are just getting tired of seeing the same things. I don't know. But I do have some of my stuff like, to be honest, this past market, I really didn't have much stuff. Like I had pigs, candy corn, keychains. I had like 2 ghost keychains. I had some axolotls, and then I had to add the chickens and some hats that I made, and I only had like 5 of those on the table, some beanies, and then I laid out the crop tops too to make the table look full, but I didn't really have much stuff, so that could also be why I didn't sell as much. So I have almost everything from last week, and then I made 4 bees. I made this little guy. It's supposed to be a gingerbread man. He kind of looks a little funny. This is my first time attempting the pattern. So, yeah. I'm hoping to try to sell him for maybe $15, maybe $16. But he's cute. Got the little icing and the cherry on the top. He's cute. Santa is going to have like a little yellow buckle going across here. I haven't made the buckle yet. Yeah. I'm excited. You can't still hear the night birds call back in Wichita. Alright, hey guys. So I have not uploaded or talked about the farmers market pretty much since it happened. I know the footage that I got before and during the farmers market was really slim. So this is going to be a really short video and I'm sorry about that. But, so for the winter farmers markets in town, we're only doing one a month. So the first one was the first Thursday in October, and then we had another one on October, I think 23rd. And then we had this one on November 2nd. And the first two, I only made about $50 to $60 at the first two. So I was really scared going into this one that I wasn't going to make, barely anything. Just because the track record has shown that I'm not making much at the winter markets. So what I did was I did like 2 new leggy frogs, 2 green leggy frogs. I did 4 bees. I did the gingerbread man. And I think that's all the new things I had some Christmas themed keychains that I brought, but barely anybody looked at them. So I don't know if I'm going to go forward for the next one, if I'm going to make a bunch of those or if I'm going to make any more of those. I do want keychains, so I might do the animal keychains just because people are really coming to me looking for animals and not necessarily just, anything else. But yeah, this was the best turnout I had. I made $129 at the farmer's market on Thursday. And I'm sorry for the lighting because I do have my windows open and for some reason it's not enough light. It's not that light in here. So I'm really sorry about that. But I can tell you guys how much I made. So on November 2nd, I sold one bee. I sold 1 chicken. 1, 2, 3 candy corn keychains. I put all of my Halloween keychains $5 a piece. So I did 3 candy corn keychains. I sold, what is that? I had a woman who placed an order for an octopus and she's gonna pick it up from me sometime whenever I finish it. I'm actually probably going to get that done today. But she wants a pink octopus, and then I'll message her on Facebook. But she paid for it Thursday ahead of time, so I'll get that done, and I'll email her on Facebook so she can let me know where to drop it off. I finally sold a beanie. One of my old music professors at the college I attend came and checked in with me and saw my stuff and said how proud of me they were, and she was actually interested in a beanie, so she got a beanie. So just a brief story. I started off, I majored in, I originally went to school thinking I was going to do music education, so I wanted to be a band director. I quickly learned that I didn't have the discipline to do all of the amount of hours that it was going to take. Like, you have to live and breathe playing your instrument and learning the theory behind music, and I did not want to spend all of those hours playing, especially when I had hobbies that I wanted to do. At that time, when I was going to school, I was really just getting started with crocheting. I started crocheting in 2013, and I graduated from high school in 2013, and then I went to college. I went straight into college, and I was trying to be a band director. So yeah, so I started off in music theory, music education, then moved into child development for like a brief second and didn't like that. And then I went over to the music industry and entertainment. Our DMI building is one of the biggest like degree programs in our area. So like, I think the next one is probably like Belhaven or something. I don't know, but we are the biggest one in the Delta region. It's awesome. And that's a great thing. I got to experience. I did that for not 4 semesters, probably 4 semesters. Cause I was over there for about 2 years. And then I was currently working at Kroger when I was, in music entertainment, and I thought I was going to get a promotion where I was going to be working a lot with money. So I was like, why don't I actually just major in business administration? Because I thought that my next big thing I wanted to do was be a GM of a store. So, and at the time I had sucky managers. I was working really hard, like coming in, doing extra work, staying after work longer. Like, I really cared about my job at that time. And let's just say I didn't end up going to being a manager. Even when I did my internship at Walmart, where we were supposed to get moved into management at the end of it, they told us they thought we weren't ready, even though we literally did everything they asked us to do. They said we weren't ready. So after I left Walmart, I went into working for the state, and I left my state job and went to higher education. So I'm working at the college I attended. So I'm still technically working some government program or working for the state. I'm actually working similar to the program I was working in when I worked for the state. So I knew a lot about the position that I was going into, and thank God it's been real easy. So that's just a little history about what I've been doing. And my teacher, when I was in music entertainment, she saw the beanies, talked to me about what I've been doing, and she was like, well, I'm gonna buy a hat. She tried on a hat, liked it. She liked the blue in it. It was one of the multicolored ones I have, and she bought it. So I made my first hat. I made my first sale in beanies, and I was happy about that. So I sold 1 beanie. I did 2 chickens. The ghost keychain sold, and then the last axolotl I had from the last market, that one sold. And then my giant leggy frog, I don't know if I put a picture or showed a video of me making it, but I made a giant leggy frog. I'm gonna put a picture right here. That guy sold, and I sold him for $40, and someone bought him. And then I sold the last candy corn keychain. So 3 candy corn keychains, 1 ghost keychains. That was all of my Halloween stuff. So what really got me up there was really when she bought the Leggy Frog. I was happy. This past Thursday was still the best market I've had winter wise. I've been looking for other markets in town or around town I could do, but the closest ones are like 3-4 hours away from where I live, and it's more expensive to drive down there and barely make anything than for me to. Why is my sister here? But yeah, this past Thursday was actually the best I've done. Too much recording. for market prep and all of that. Gotta be a little bit more consistent. For now, I guess you can expect a video almost every Saturday, and hopefully I'll get to a point where I am crocheting enough, where I have enough ideas for videos that I will upload twice a week. So if I can get to the twice a week mark, then you'll get probably a video on Tuesday and another video on Saturday. That way I have at least 3 to 4 days of information I can put in each video. Plus, I don't think I have anything that I'm doing necessarily on Tuesdays. So that would be a great, upload day. Yeah, I think I like that. So, just to go ahead and end this video, because I said it wasn't going to be that long, but it ended up being long. I did do a small, Walmart haul, and I went to Walmart because I was like, you know what? I didn't buy the knitting needles that was in my Amazon cart recently, and I really want to teach myself how to knit this year, and I want to be able to knit some nice looking hats, maybe eventually grow to be able to knit actual outfits and stuff like that. So I want to be as decent with knitting as I am with crocheting. So I want to start teaching myself how to knit. With that being said, I'm going to do the octopus, and then I'm going to turn around and spend the rest of today teaching myself how to knit. So you might see a video or a short or something soon, but I went to Walmart. I got 2 knitting needles. For the hats that I was looking at, it looked like she was probably using big needles. So I got an 8mm set, and I got the circular ones, and I got a 9mm set. Is it like crochet hooks where the size is on the needles? But I got these 2, and I got some yarn that I'm going to show you, but I want to see if it's not on the needles. I will figure out how to put it on there, because I don't want to get my sizes mixed up. But I used to have some knitting needles. I knew how to do the knit stitch, and that was it. I think I learned how to do purl, and that was it. I don't remember if I did a successful hat knitting. I think if I knitted a hat, I did. Oh my gosh, I did a cat-eared hat. I didn't realize how to make it. I had the long needles without the circle-y things. I don't know what they're called. I'm going to learn this stuff as I go. So excuse me right now if I seem like I'm taking a major dump on knitting terms. I don't know them yet. I barely know crochet terms, and I've been crocheting since 2013. So it's a lot of stuff that I got to learn and teach myself and just be more comfortable with explaining. I'm happy because one of my goals this year was to teach myself how to knit. I wanted to do that. I've done the farmer's market. What else was it? I opened up my Etsy shop, and I think I wanted to start crocheting clothes, and I wanted to teach myself how to knit. I'm gonna have to revisit my 2023 goals that I had set, because I want to make sure I'm checking off as many of those as I can. We got 2 months left in this year. But to wrap things up, I got those 2 knitting needles. I got the jumbo speckle in the color of, what is this? Bubblegum speckle. And then I got light blue speckle, white speckle, and then I got 2 of the Wool Ease brand. And what color is this? This is carousel. So I got 2 of these because, again, there's 2 people I follow who knit, and they knit these amazing hats, and it's hats, and I think some blankets are on there as well, or on their page. I'm not too sure. But I started following her last year when I was thinking about selling my stuff. I started following her because I noticed she does these really amazing hats with this brand of yarn, and I just want to get started. I wish I had more time in the day to sit and crochet and knit, but I'm gonna get there. It's just gonna take some time. Oh, I did also get this loom tool, because when I drop stitches on the Centro machine, I do want to be able to go back and learn how to fix them so that I'm not just wasting a bunch of time on a hat that looks like trash. So I got one of these. But yeah, that was pretty much my market recap and my yarn haul from Walmart. I really wish we had a Joann's or a Michael's in town, but I make do with what I have. I did have a Premier Yarn order that came in this week, and I'm not going to show it just because all I got was like 4 things of emerald, 4 things, the chunky parfait yarn, 4 things of red. I did 4 things of, no, 2 things of white and 1 bubble gum. So like it's not much to even show on the video, and I have no place to put it right now, so I'm not opening the container it's in because I want it to stay. But I'm excited. My business has done really great this year, and if I don't make any more sales before the next farmers market season, I'm happy with the progress I've made and with the things that I've just like stepped out of my comfort zone and started to do. It was definitely a learning experience this year. Having a YouTube channel, an Etsy shop, I'm still learning those ins and outs, and it is very tough. But I will like to say, my last video, I went so hard on being depressed about followers and traffic, and I want you guys to know I'm very grateful for the followers I have now. Y'all are amazing. Thank you guys for watching me. Thank you guys for commenting and being very encouraging and uplifting. And I just hope that I can continue to make videos that are entertaining. But yeah, I'm going to wrap this up. I will see you guys in the next video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one.